All right, cool. Let's get started. Yeah, I'm not gonna do nothing crazy. Just kind of go over like the same thing you already have.
Yeah.
Uh, Obviously, just kind of like take my time with it, go into depth with it. But yeah, simple mod cut. Something with a lot of texture, something with a lot of movement, a lot of softness. And we'll go ahead and start off on this back panel. We'll go ahead and section everything off once everything's saturated and go from there. All right, cool. And I'm just gonna section off this back panel. Looking for the round of the head. And sometimes you could already see where like the hair naturally wants to split, and those are very helpful to use as markers for your sections. Nice and easy, nice and clean. And when sectioning, you always want to comb towards your direction. It's very helpful. Now, as we begin to layer this back panel, what I'm doing as I get to the bottom is I'm preserving the length on my layers towards the bottom. I really like the shape and the length of the nape, so we're going to try to preserve that as much as possible. One thing about my sections too, I'm not going straight vertical on my sections. I'm going based off the shape of the head. So my head does have a round towards the nape, so I'm just following that all the way through with my sections and my comb. So elevating towards the bottom of the nape is going to allow us to keep this nice length towards the bottom while still maintaining that really crisp shape. Now moving into our parietal, we're basically looking for the same thing. We're always looking for the round of the head because that's where the change of direction happens. I'm gonna find the round of the head and then I'm gonna do vertical sections. I want to keep this mod pretty heavy, but then I'll go ahead and soften it once I come back and personalize. So I think it'll give it a nice look and silhouette to his head shape. Finding that round, Making sure my sections are nice and clean, nice and even as possible because no head is perfect. So don't think your sections have to be perfect because they don't have to be. Just clip that up. And cool, now we have a clean canvas so that we can start our sectioning on the parietals. But yeah, there's many ways to attack this, but depending on what your look is going to be, that's the way you should attack every situation. Now on this top part, I'm gonna create this round shape, and that's gonna really complement his head shape, and it's gonna really flow with this haircut. And also it's gonna really make this length on the nape really pop out. And once we add a lot of texture, a lot of flow, it's gonna look really good. So right now I'm determining where I want the hair to lay. I'm gonna be setting in my guideline with my feather razor. And while I do this, probably lift the hair. While I do this, I'm using longer strokes just because I want a softer finish and not a blunt finish. So if you want a softer finish, make sure you use longer strokes on your feather razor. And if you want a more blunt finish, then you can go ahead and use short strokes. And now continuing that guide, I now have the shortest, longest length that I want to work with as my guide. So again, I'm looking for the shortest, longest point of the hair. That's where I'm going to make my cut. And we can just follow that through all throughout the head. And why the shortest? longest guide, the longest hair. And that's because every hair after that or before that that comes past the head is going to lay right above that hair. And if we don't follow that through, uh, that's when your hairlines look choppy and your hair doesn't lay even. I'm going to be using Styling Cream by Stephen J. This is going to really help me as a pre-styler, something to add some health into his hair. And for styling, I'm really going to use mainly just my hand and the blow dryer. I want to kind of show you guys how you could achieve these styles with minimal styling tools necessary. I mean, there's not much that you really need. As far as combs and brushes, I feel like the best comb or brush is your hand. Um, and most of the time, the clients usually styling their hair with their hands. They're not really using a comb or brush. They're not as efficient as we are to use a comb or a brush. So honestly, this has become um, one of my favorite ways to style is just blow dryer in my hands. Get this all dried up. I might use a diffuser just so we could see where this volume is sitting. So let's go ahead and switch over to that. And something I'm looking for when I'm blow drying is I want to make sure where the haircut is sitting heavy, where it needs texture, where it needs volume, where I need to remove weight, where I should have kept weight, stuff like that. And I'm just looking at the overall look because I do dry cut and I do personalize. So anything I see that I'm missing, I'll go back and do with my personalization.